Hello everyone, welcome to Lockdown Seasonal. Today we talk about the 8 GOP presidential candidates for 2024 and who would finally win. American presidential election for 2024 has come to its primary debate with President Joe Biden as the sole candidate for the Democrats and ready for $25 million for advertisement. The first GOP debate began on August 24th, last Thursday, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, with former US President Trump and another 8 candidates. Trump said he would not join the primary debate, for everybody knows him very well and he was unwilling to answer any possible questions that raised during the debate. Neither he would support or believe in this candidate. Based on the latest survey, Trump and Biden are very close in public supporting rate, and in Republicans, Trump is almost 55%, far more beyond Ron DeSantis, Florida governor, in the second place with only 15%, and all other less than 10%, even some at about 3%. Trump has been very popular to the Republicans, though he is still under 4 indictment with 91 felonies, including sex harassment, tax default, illegally holding top secret documents, and attempt to overthrow the election of 2020. He himself went to Fulton County Prison, Georgia, confessed and took the photo of our mugshot. As Trump said, all of this are political witch hunting from Democrats to prevent him from running for presidency. These accusations might help Trump to win in another way. First, let's look at the 8 Republican candidates. First, Mike Pence. Second, Ron DeSantis. Third is Nikki Haley. Fourth is Tim Scott. Fifth, Christie. Sixth is Vivek Ramaswamy. Seventh is Burgum. Eighth is Asa Hutchinson. About Mike Pence. Mike Pence was a former U.S. Vice President in Trump presidency. On June 7, 1959, he was born in Columbus, Indiana. His father attended the Korean War and won Bronze Star Medal. After leaving the army, he ran a gas station. Pence initially believed in Roman Catholic, a Democrat supporter. He then turned to the Republican after graduation from college. From 2001 and 2003, he was elected as a U.S. House Representative. From 2013 to 2017, as the Indiana State Governor, and then as a U.S. Vice President until 2021. For long, Pence and Trump got along very well, only won 2020 presidential election. January 6, 2021, Trump called on his supporters to break into Capitol Hill and asked Pence, the Vice President, also as the President of the U.S. Senate, to turn over the result of the general election, to which Pence rejected and certified the victory of Biden in the election. Since then, Pence and Trump broke up and became opponents. Pence disagreed with Trump, who put his own privilege over U.S. Constitution, and Pence insisted that Trump is not qualified for running U.S. presidency this time. Second, Ron DeSantis, incumbent Florida governor. DeSantis was born in Jacksonville, Florida on September 14, 1978. His mother was a nurse and his father was a technician for a TV program. DeSantis graduated from Yale University and then Harvard Law School. He joined the U.S. Navy and became a legal counselor for the SEAL team, being deployed to Iraq in 2007. After the mission completed, he was appointed as a special assistant of the attorney at the Middle District of Florida. During 2013 to 2018, he served as U.S. House Representative for the Florida Campaign District 6. In 2019, he was elected as a Florida governor. During COVID-19, he insisted on economy recovery while disease control. He focused on the more government functions and clashed with Disney World on the issue of gender recognition in public education, insisting deprive of some autonomous rights of Disney and threatened to build a prison nearby Disney parks. And Disney also gave up an investment of $700 million project in the local area. In April 2023, DeSantis supported Florida bills of SB 246 and HB 1355, forbidding Chinese purchase of real property in Florida. The local Chinese had appealed to the federal court and waited for a final verdict. Based on U.S. Department of Justice, Florida bills might violate American Constitution. The third one, Nikki Haley. On January 20th, 1972, Nikki Haley was born in South Carolina. A family immigrated from India. His father was a professor about agriculture in India, and after obtaining PhD from Canada, moved to South Carolina and teach biology in school. Her mother graduated from law department of a university and gained a master's degree on education, teaching at a local public school. And she also established her own clothing business. Haley graduated from a accounting major and helped in her family business, and later was elected as the treasurer and chairperson of U.S. Women Honor Association. From 2004 to 2010, she was elected as South Carolina House Representative, and from 2011 to 2017 as governor of South Carolina. And then as American UN ambassador from 2017 to 2018. She was the first Indian American served in U.S. President Cabinet. And her focus this campaign was on economy and diplomacy. The first is Tim Scott. His full name was Timothy Eugene Scott, born in September 19, 1965, in South Carolina. His mother was a nurse assistant, and when 7 years old, his parents divorced, and he lived with his mother in poverty. He did some part-time job when in school, and he majored in political science, and after graduation in 1988, worked as an insurance agent and then as a partner. In 1995, he succeeded in the election for a member of council of Charleston County, South Carolina, being the first African Republican elected for government office for the past century. From 2011 to 2013, he was elected as the U.S. House Representative, and in 2013, he was appointed as U.S. Senator by Governor Nikki Haley, and he won re-election until today. From his high school, he attended a fellowship in church and a devoted Christian. He believed by everyone's efforts, America will surely be better and better. The fifth is Christie. His full name is Christopher James Christie, born on September 6, 1962 in Newark, New Jersey. His mother was a telephone receptionist and father was a registered accountant. In 1984, he graduated from a Department of Political Science at Delaware University. In 1987, he obtained his GED degree and became an attorney, mainly on security law or appellate practice, election law, and government affairs, and then joined in the Bar Association of New Jersey. Christie had been a devoted supporter to the Republican Bush family and engaged in barnstorming for both the Bush president. From 2002 and to 2008, he was appointed by President Bush as a general attorney of New Jersey, and from 2010 to 2018, being elected as a New Jersey governor. Initially, he kept good relations with Trump. Only after 2020 election, they broke up, and Christie blamed Trump's attempt in overturning the election. The sixth is Vivek Llamas. Ramaswamy was born in Cincinnati, Ohio on August 9th, 1985. And her family immigrated from India. And his father graduated from an institute of technology in India and was an engineer and a patent lawyer for General Electric. Her mother graduated from a medical school and worked as a geriatric psychiatrist. They relocated to Ohio after getting to America. Ramaswamy underwent Hindu religious practice and also vegetarian. Ramaswamy graduated from the Department of Biology, Harvard University. And when on campus, he engaged in various activities and was elected as president of Harvard Political Union, a student organization. After graduation, he took an intern in hedge funds of Goldman Sachs Investment Bank. In 2013, he obtained GD degree of Law School of Yale University. 2014, he established his pharmaceutical company and invested in biotech and finance. And his net asset is about $950 million US, and based on the latest Forbes. In an interview, he said, though he was a rookie in politics, yet as a new generation of Americans, he focused on the new issues that America faces, looking forward rather than looking backward. And he expressed his high regards to former President Trump. The seventh is Burgum. His full name is Douglas James Burgum, born on August 1st, 1956, in a small town of Asa, North Dakota. In 1978, he graduated from State University and applied for further study in Stanford Business School. In 1983, he mortgaged his inherited farmland for $250,000 to establish his own software company, which operated very successfully until 2001. It was purchased by Microsoft for $1.1 billion US. And then he worked as a vice president of Microsoft for business solutions. And he also invested in other computer companies, business, and real estate, and all benefited greatly. Though he never engaged in politics before, he still won the election for governor of North Dakota in 2016 and re-election in 2020. In June this year, he announced to run for nomination of Republican presidential candidate. And for the qualification of enough individual donation, he initiated a program that with $1 donation for him rewards $20 gift card, which succeeded for his nomination. Yet it might violate law on elections, some people say. The eighth is Asa Hutchinson. Asa Hutchinson was born on December 3rd, 1950 in Arkansas. In 1972, he graduated from accounting major at Bob Jones University. 1975, he obtained a Juris Doctor degree from Law School of Arkansas University. He had been engaged in law practice for over 21 years. In 1982, he was appointed as attorney for West District of Arkansas by President Reagan. From 1996 to 2001, he was elected as U.S. House Representative, standing for Campaign District 3 in Arkansas. Later, he was appointed as Director of U.S. Drug Administration. In 2003, he worked as Under Secretary of U.S. Homeland Security for Border and Transportation Safety. In 2014, Hutchinson was elected as Arkansas governor and won re-election in 2018. To Trump and to Biden, he criticized both in his policy. In comparison of these 8 candidates, it can be seen that first, from popularity, the former Vice President Pence and Governor DeSantis are more influential. And from opposing to Trump, mostly from Pence, DeSantis, Christie, and Hutchinson. From Greece, the team scored is African American. Nikki Haley and Ramaswamy are Indian descendants. First, from background, Ramaswamy is a business new upstart, is a rookie in politics. From gender, Nikki Haley is the only female candidate. It depends on how much the Americans can accept. From states, Florida and New Jersey draw more attentions usually than Arkansas and North Dakota. From age, okay, we can see that Hutchinson is 73, younger than Trump and Biden, yet the oldest in the candidates. For sure, in presidential election, all the variables change very fast, and it is still early to say who would win the final and stand face to face to Trump, and we will keep an eye on it. Here comes the end of today's program. Thank you for your watching and see you next time. Thank you, bye.